If you're over 60 and you've noticed small changes, maybe forgetting why you walked into a room, or finding that words on a page aren't as sharp as they used to be, you've probably been told this is normal aging. But I want to challenge that idea today. What if these aren't signs of decline, but signals? Signals that your body's most sophisticated repair system, the one that works exclusively while you sleep, is operating without its complete toolkit. Think about this: your car doesn't slowly lose horsepower each year just because it's getting older. It loses performance when it doesn't get the right maintenance. Your brain and eyes are the same. They come with a built-in, nightly maintenance protocol. But this protocol requires specific raw materials. Without these materials, the repair is partial. The cleaning is incomplete. And small deficits accumulate, night after night, until you notice them as fuzzy thinking and blurry sight. This isn't about getting older. It's about nightly resource allocation. After 60, your body becomes less efficient at extracting and utilizing certain nutrients from food. The margin for error shrinks. What you could get away with at 50, you can't at 70. But this isn't bad news, it's a map. It tells us exactly what to focus on, fueling the night shift. The 8 hours you spend sleeping are not passive. They are the most biologically active repair window of your entire day. And tonight, I'm going to give you the exact nutritional blueprint to maximize that window. We're going to talk about 4 vegetables. Not exotic supplements. Not expensive treatments. Simple, accessible foods that have been on human plates for centuries. But we're going to look at them through a new lens, as night shift fuel. As the specific compounds your neurological and visual systems use between 10 p.m. and 6 a.m. to repair, restore, and renew. If you've ever wanted to wake up feeling like your mind is clearer and your eyes are sharper, this is how. Before we get to the foods, you need to understand one fundamental concept: your brain and eyes are not separate organs having separate problems. They are 2 regions of the same interconnected system, your central nervous system. They are made of similar tissue, have similar metabolic demands, and are vulnerable to the same types of damage, oxidative stress and inflammation. They're connected by the optic nerve, which is literally a bundle of brain tissue that extends into your eye socket. They share a blood supply from branches of the same arteries. Most importantly, they share a repair schedule. During deep sleep, your body prioritizes repairing neural tissue. It clears out metabolic waste products from your brain cells through the glymphatic system. At the same time, it regenerates photoreceptor cells in your retina. This isn't a coincidence. It's a coordinated effort. When this nightly repair process is fully fueled, both systems benefit. When it's underfunded, both systems struggle. This is why memory lapses and vision changes so often appear together in later years. It's not that 2 things are breaking at once. It's that one maintenance crew is showing up to 2 job sites without enough supplies. Our job is to make sure that crew is fully equipped every single night. Let's begin with a green powerhouse most people relegate to the side of the plate: broccoli. But we're not talking about overcooked, mushy florets. We're talking about broccoli as a precise neurological tool. Its power comes from a sulfur-containing compound called glucoraphanin. When you chop or chew broccoli, an enzyme called myrosinase converts glucoraphanin into its active form, sulforaphane. Sulforaphane is extraordinary. It doesn't just act as an antioxidant itself. It's a signaling molecule that turns on your body's own antioxidant production lines. Specifically, it activates the NRF2 pathway. Think of NRF2 as the foreman of your cellular repair crew. When sulforaphane flips the NRF2 switch, this foreman orders the production of hundreds of protective enzymes, including your body's master antioxidant, glutathione. For your brain, this means reduced inflammation in delicate neural tissue and better protection for the mitochondria in your brain cells, their energy power plants. For your eyes, sulforaphane protects the retinal pigment epithelium, a critical layer of cells that supports your photoreceptors. A 2022 study published in the journal Nutrients followed older adults with mild cognitive complaints. Those who consumed a sulforaphane-rich broccoli sprout extract daily for 3 months showed measurable improvements in verbal fluency and processing speed. Their brain scans also showed calmer, less inflamed neural activity. Here is the critical preparation tip to maximize this effect: don't boil broccoli. Boiling leaches the precious glucoraphanin into the water. Instead, chop the broccoli finely, including the stalks, which are especially rich in these compounds, and let it sit on the cutting board for 30 to 40 minutes before cooking. This waiting period allows the enzyme conversion to begin. Then, lightly steam or sauté it for just 3 to 4 minutes until it's bright green and slightly tender. This preserves the active compounds. For the ultimate boost, pair it with a source of myrosinase enzyme after cooking, like a sprinkle of mustard powder or some freshly chopped radish. This ensures maximum conversion to sulforaphane in your digestive system. The timing is just as important as the preparation. Eat your broccoli with your evening meal, ideally 2 to 3 hours before you plan to sleep. This gives your body time to digest and absorb the sulforaphane, so its peak concentration in your bloodstream coincides with the onset of your first deep sleep cycle, when the cellular repair orders are being issued. Think of it as sending the night shift foreman his instructions right as he clocks in. Next, we move to a bright orange vegetable everyone associates with eye health: carrots. And yes, they are fantastic for your vision, but for reasons far more interesting than the old "see in the dark" adage. The orange color comes from beta-carotene, which your body converts to vitamin A. Vitamin A is essential for producing rhodopsin, the pigment in your retina that allows you to see in low-light conditions. Without adequate vitamin A, your night vision deteriorates. But carrots offer another, less famous compound, lutein. Lutein is a yellow pigment that your body cannot make; you must get it from food. And here's the fascinating part: lutein is selectively taken up by 2 places in your body, the macula of your eye and specific regions of your brain, like the prefrontal cortex and hippocampus. In the eye, lutein, along with its partner zeaxanthin, forms the macular pigment, a natural internal sunglasses that filters harmful high-energy blue light and protects the central part of your retina from oxidative damage. In the brain, lutein embeds itself in the cell membranes of neurons. It acts as a stabilizer, making these membranes more resilient to oxidative stress and improving communication between cells. The landmark Chicago Health and Aging Project found that older adults with the highest levels of lutein and zeaxanthin in their blood had cognitive abilities similar to people 11 years younger. They experienced slower rates of cognitive decline over the years of the study. To get the most lutein from your carrots, you need to help your body absorb it. Lutein is fat-soluble. Eating raw carrots gives you some benefit, but cooking them actually helps break down the plant cell walls, releasing more lutein. The optimal method is to lightly cook carrots and consume them with a healthy fat. Try roasting carrot coins with a drizzle of olive oil and a pinch of rosemary until they're tender and caramelized. Or, blend cooked carrots into a soup with a base of coconut milk or a swirl of tahini. Make this a part of your evening routine. The lutein you consume at dinner will be incorporated into your neural and retinal tissues during the night's renewal processes. Over time, this consistent intake builds up your macular pigment density and supports the structural integrity of your brain cells. It's a slow, steady investment in the clarity of both your sight and your thoughts, paid nightly. Our third vegetable brings a deep, earthy red to the plate: beets. Athletes have used beet juice for years to enhance performance because beets are rich in dietary nitrates. Your body converts these nitrates into nitric oxide, a potent molecule that signals your blood vessels to relax and widen, a process called vasodilation. This improves blood flow and lowers blood pressure. For brain and eye health after 60, this vascular effect is crucial, but the timing is everything. Cerebral blood flow naturally decreases during sleep. By consuming beets in the evening, you provide a gentle, sustained boost of nitric oxide that helps maintain optimal circulation to your brain and eyes throughout the night. This isn't about a sudden rush of blood, it's about supporting consistent, efficient delivery of oxygen and nutrients during the extended repair shift. This improved nocturnal blood flow powers the glymphatic system, your brain's waste clearance network, allowing it to more efficiently flush out metabolic debris like beta-amyloid peptides. For your eyes, it ensures the tiny capillaries supplying the retina remain healthy and functional. A study from Wake Forest University had older adults drink beetroot juice and found it not only lowered their blood pressure but also improved blood flow to the frontal lobes of their brains, areas critical for executive function and memory. To get these benefits, you want to preserve the nitrates. Avoid boiling beets, as the nitrates will leach into the water. The best methods are roasting or steaming. Try wrapping whole, unpeeled beets in foil and roasting them at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for about an hour until tender. The skin will peel off easily afterward, and this method concentrates their natural sweetness while preserving nutrients. You can also drink a small glass, about 2 to 3 ounces, of pure, unsweetened beetroot juice. Have your beets or beet juice as part of your dinner or about 90 minutes before bed. This gives your body time to start the nitrate conversion process so the nitric oxide support is active as you transition into sleep. Think of beets as the logistics team for the night shift, ensuring all the other repair materials are delivered exactly where and when they're needed. Finally, we come to a slender, green vegetable that often gets overlooked, asparagus. Its unassuming appearance belies its role as a critical supporter of your nervous system. Asparagus is one of the richest dietary sources of folate, specifically in the bioactive form known as 5-methyltetrahydrofolate, 5-MTHF. Folate is a key player in a biochemical process called methylation. Methylation is involved in hundreds of processes in your body, but for brain and nerve health, it's essential for two things: synthesizing neurotransmitters, the chemicals your brain cells use to communicate, and maintaining the myelin sheath. The myelin sheath is the fatty insulation that wraps around your nerves, much like the plastic coating on an electrical wire. It allows electrical signals to travel quickly and efficiently from your eyes to your brain and within the brain itself. Age-related breakdown of myelin contributes to slower processing speed and recall. Asparagus provides the raw materials to support myelin repair. It's also rich in glutathione precursors. Glutathione is your body's most potent endogenous antioxidant, and its levels naturally decline with age. By providing the building blocks, asparagus helps your body replenish this master defender overnight. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that higher folate intake was linked to better cognitive performance and slower brain atrophy in older adults. To preserve these delicate nutrients, asparagus requires gentle cooking. Overcooking destroys folate. The best methods are quick steaming for 3 to 4 minutes until bright green and just tender, or a fast sauté in a pan. You can also roast asparagus spears with a little olive oil at a high temperature for a short time. A squeeze of lemon juice after cooking not only adds flavor but the vitamin C helps recycle and extend the life of other antioxidants. Include a small serving of asparagus, just 5 to 6 spears, with your evening meal several times a week. It works synergistically with the other vegetables. While broccoli activates repair pathways and beets improve delivery, asparagus provides the specific biochemical substrates for rebuilding the very infrastructure of your neural network. This isn't about memorizing a complex diet. It's about a simple, sustainable evening ritual. For the next month, practice this. Each night, choose 2 of these 4 vegetables. Pair them intentionally. Have broccoli and beets together to combine cellular activation with enhanced delivery. Have carrots and asparagus to pair neural protection with structural support. Rotate these pairs through the week. Prepare them simply using the methods we discussed. Consume them 2 to 3 hours before bed as part of a balanced evening meal. That's it. You are programming a nightly sequence of repair, activation, delivery, protection, and rebuilding. Your body possesses an innate, powerful intelligence for healing. After 60, your role is not to take over that process, but to wisely resource it. By consistently providing these specific foods at this specific time, you send a clear signal every night, the repair shift is fully funded. The results won't be overnight miracles, but in weeks, you may notice the fog lifting a little earlier, the words coming a little faster, the world coming into a slightly sharper focus. That is the quiet power of fueling the night. Start. Thank you so much for watching this video until the very end and for giving us your valuable time. If you want to keep receiving these life-changing natural health tips and science-based solutions, make sure to subscribe right now and press the bell icon so you never miss a new update from us. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and family, because staying healthy is a right that everyone deserves. Take care of your health, stay strong, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, take care and goodbye.